Welcome back to the Sea Witch and Doctor Doot podcast.
Season 3.
Season 3 for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's because the whole time we've been planning this.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we couldn't find a space that would work.
Accommodate our needs.
Yeah.
So audio listeners, both of you, we are in Dr. Doot's bathroom at his residence.
You might be thinking, why can I tell by my echolocation that one of them's in a bathtub and the other one's sitting on a toilet? And it's because that's the way our audio engineers have designed the podcast this season.
Yeah. So we had to talk with our producers and they were like, we need something wild and crazy. You can't just come back to the podcast scene just two white guys talking about stuff they're not qualified to talk about. Because that's what everyone's doing. That's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
So now we're in a bath. Well, I'm in a bath.
Uh-huh.
And Dr. Doot's watching.
Hold up, I'm going to turn my audio down. Oh, hear that toilet noise? Okay. Sorry, I peeked a little bit there. Yeah. Okay, well, should we get it underway?
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been many
millennial.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lovely season ahead of us. Some interesting locations.
Yeah, some interesting stories and friends along the way.
All waiting to be told.
And interesting feasts.
Feast of knowledge.
Feast of knowledge.
Speaking of knowledge, do you have...
I wrote like two things down this morning.
Okay.
Okay. After 3 years or whatever it is, I've written down two things.
Sick. Well, I have one thing, so maybe you should go first.
Okay.
But my one thing I'm very passionate about.
Yeah, this is gonna...
So first topic.
Oh, no, wait, no, sorry, that's a different list. I thought I had 4 things, but that was my, to-do list.
Bubble bath.
I wrote this morning and I've already forgotten what it means. Wait, no, I remember. Okay, this one's gonna... I don't even know if this counts as a topic, but do you think that duck sauce misunderstood the Streisand effect?
Okay. You're going to have to re-explain what the Streisand effect is.
The Streisand effect, I believe, is when you try not to draw attention to yourself and it draws more attention to yourself.
Right.
Or you try not to have something go viral or not to have something spread, information or whatever, and it doesn't work and it spreads anyway.
Right.
It in spite of you trying.
Your efforts to smother it have the opposite effect.
My thoughts are... The band Duck Sauce. Are you familiar with that song? Do you know Duck Sauce, Barbra Streisand?
Oh, yeah.
So my thoughts are, did they hear about the Streisand effect and think, if we make something about Barbra Streisand, it'll get more famous?
Oh.
And then, is that the real
Wait, is that how
Streisand
it got its name from, Barbra Streisand, the woman?
Yeah.
So she tried not to be...
I think so. There was something that happened and she, tried not to make it a big thing.
Ah, right.
Well, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But did they get it right? Is that the actual Streisand effect? You just need to have Barbra Streisand
in the name,
and it works.
Well, I guess this can be case study number 1. This is a very piece of content.
That's right, because this is the Sea Witch and Dr. Doot and Barbra Streisand podcast.
Yeah. And we're going to do everything in our power to not...
No, let's name this episode Barbra Streisand.
Okay, yeah.
And see
as a social experiment.
Yeah. It's
just a prank. That could be cool.
Yeah.
I'm already getting educated.
Yeah, there you go. That's why we're here.
I'd say this is the most academically valuable bath time session I've ever had already. And it's only just begun.
Yeah. Well... I don't know. I reckon I've had more academic toilet time before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I've studied many things on the potty, on the old loo.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm more of... I don't know if this is TMI, but I'm more of a just no.
Dissociative pooper.
I guess you could call it that. But it's like I don't need any outsource.
Wait.
The way I was going to phrase that.
Wait, no.
So
Do you like go in raw for toilet time?
Yeah.
You're nuts. I wish I had the power to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Maybe
Maybe that should have been like my New Year's resolution. It's like
meditative.
toilet time. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Calling it toilet time while you're sitting on a toilet.
Yeah.
And I can only see you through the viewfinder.
That's like,
There's like a weird divide in
mate. Oh, you know what I should do is I should just blur this region.
Yeah. But like
a skin color blur.
It's actually quite interesting the way you frame this.
Yeah, dude.
Because it looks like it's like edited like two different spliced different shots with like
this crevice in the wall. But
yeah, I can promise you we're real. We're here
in one life,
one sitting. Yeah, are you ready for my topic? Okay,
Yeah,
I've got some notes. I'm just going to sort of rapid fire some facts. Now,
don't drop that.
Yeah, no, I've got to have hands of steel. But yeah, so keeping with the theme of our last seasons of podcast where we just end up talking about the ocean and none of us have any expertise or valuable knowledge to share about the ocean, I thought I would continue that trend and just marvel at the sea because it's awesome. And this time, I'm going to focus on, I think what I'm just going to commit and say, this is my favorite animal on the planet right now. Do you have any guesses?
Any guesses?
Of what my favorite animal could be?
On the planet?
Yeah, in the whole planet. And it is an ocean.
Is it a type of shark?
No. It isn't.
Is it a large fish?
I don't think so, technically speaking, no.
Okay. I don't know what... No, so not technically a large fish.
I don't think so. Scientists will have to... or biologists.
Oh, okay.
Correct me.
Dude, I don't know. Like a stonefish?
I don't even know what that is, but that sounds
You don't know
sick.
what a stonefish is?
No? Is that the really poisonous ones?
Yeah, they like hurt, like you step on them and they just have big spike coming out of their dorsal.
Right,
Just,
yeah.
Injects,
I do know those. But yeah, no, that's not it. My favorite animal is an orca or killer whale, which I think...
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that right? They're not a shark, not a fish. They're like a warm-blooded mammal, I think.
Yeah. They're a porpoise.
Yeah, porpoise. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like dolphin.
Yeah.
Super dolphin. So I was like watching videos about them, and I also watched a documentary about like the sus stuff happening at SeaWorld and stuff. But I just got so fixated on them because they're just... It's crazy that they are living amongst us right now, and they're like so smart.
Living amongst us?
Yeah, in plain sight.
What?
But it feels like they should be like an alien or something. They're too smart.
Yeah, but why do you say living amongst us?
like if you open that toilet right now.
Like you go to work and there's like, hey Bill, and it's a killer whale.
Yeah, so let me just like tell you some facts I learned in my internet rabbit hole I went down that made me appreciate the killer whale. So number one is that they have different cultures between pods. So their pods are like their gangs.
Oh, what?
Right? Scientists have observed they have completely different languages and dialects between pods. So, and what makes it like a language, right, as opposed to like a lion's roar, right?
Yeah.
Is that the calves, like the babies, they call them calves, they can't make any of the noises, just like a human baby. They just make noise.
Oh, what?
And then they get taught that specific pod's language, their dialect. They're like series of clicks and you know, all that sort of jazz.
Why can't we decipher that?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're training AI right now to try and decipher it.
Oh, that's sick.
They may be like the first species ever that we can like converse with language.
That's cool.
Which would be crazy. Other than technically, I guess, dogs, but I don't know if that
I was going to say parrots.
Oh, yeah, and parrots, yeah.
Have you seen that guy? He's like, what's this made out of? And the bird goes, glass. And he goes, what's this made out of? And he goes, and then every now and then he gets them wrong. He's got like a toy of Shrek, and every now and then the bird, he'll be like, what's this made of? And the bird will go, Shrek.
I have not seen that. That sounds sick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, so I guess technically the third species we can go. But anyway, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They have unique tastes between
Ooh.
pods. So they have different types of favorite fish. So the North Pacific orcas, there's a pod there that prefer Chinook salmon. And with their echolocation, they can differentiate between the different like subspecies of salmon.
That's crazy.
And
that's
be like,
insane.
That's the one I want. And
it must be a behavioral thing in the salmon.
well, scientists think it's because of the size of their like bladder or something.
Oh, what?
That they can like hone in on it. Or something
yeah.
Wild. They have different like hunting techniques as well.
Yeah.
So like you've probably seen videos on the internet of like where orcas like gang up and make like a wave and knock a seal off a perch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they like fling it in the air.
Yeah, they're actually like kind of crazy. Yeah, and by the way, they're like they're the apex predator in the ocean. It doesn't get any
Really?
higher. Like yeah,
So they win.
And which is weird when you see like a great white shark. It looks super scary and apex predatory, but the
orcas are massive.
Yeah, and orcas like wipe the floor with great whites. Like if great whites have been known to avoid their hunting ground for over a year after they've been pushed out of it by orcas because they're very afraid of them.
Yeah.
Because orcas like kill them in brutal ways.
Yeah.
And they like drown them. They like tow them backwards and stuff.
What the hell?
It's
That's
cool.
crazy.
And they just like beat them. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. With like they found sharks dead, like on the shore with like almost like surgical cuts, like where their kidneys are or livers. I can't remember. It's either kidneys or livers.
That hold like the toxins or something.
No, like that's what their favorite part of the shark is. The
what?
orcas. So they just eat their favorite part and then leave.
That's nuts.
Which is it's crazy.
That's insane.
So that's like one of their cultural hunting techniques is the seal thing.
Yeah.
Another one is I'm going to read off my notes here. Killer whales off Argentina, off the coast of Argentina.
Yeah.
They intentionally, this is the most impressive one I found. It's crazy. They intentionally beach themselves to hunt sea lions.
What?
So when sea lions are coming in from the ocean, right,
Yeah.
to land.
The sea.
From the sea, yeah. Hence the name sea lion. They are actually very clumsy on their way to get from.
But they're not
to land.
lions.
Yeah, no, they're not lions. But contrary to popular belief, they are like seal type looking things. I don't know what the difference is. Don't ask me. But yeah, so they're really vulnerable from land from sea to land.
Yeah.
And this specific pod, they literally wait for the sea lions to be like crossing from land to sea, where they have like no mobility, and they will ride a wave in like a surfer, beach themselves, and kill the sea lion.
Yeah.
They'll shimmy themselves, like worm themselves, so they're back parallel with the shore, wait for the next set to come in of waves,
What?
and then carry themselves back out.
Dude, they're nuts.
And as you can imagine, that's very dangerous because
Yeah,
if they
that's-
stuff it up, they're just dead.
Yeah.
They're like on a beach, dead. And so this pod has been seen training their calves in this technique with no prey on the shore. There's
Wow.
no sea lions. And they're training this technique with their young to try and get them practice so they don't kill themselves in the real thing.
Yeah.
And this is the most nuts thing, is that they use props.
What?
There's been an orca carry like a lump of seaweed, put it on the shore as a prop of like as a sea lion.
That's so sick.
And then they train their cars. Okay, you gotta like that's the sea lion.
Yeah, that's
you. Gotta
you.
practice. Yeah,
That's okay. That's sick.
like just insane displays of intellect. Like
Yeah.
more than I ever realized. What else have I got here? It gets even better. Big brain. They have a crazy like brain to body ratio.
Right.
Not as much as us. Or
Yeah.
I think the bottlenose dolphin is above it as well. But what it does have over us and over dolphins is it has the most wrinkly brain on the planet. So
more
they're like
surface area, girl,
Yeah, they
whatever,
have
however it
heaps of-
works.
they've got heaps of wrinkles, and they have an advanced, what they call insular cortex, which we don't have as big as them, which is the part of the brain that regulates consciousness and emotions. So this is all speculative, but scientists speculate that they have like almost another like layer to their communication where they can sort of like feel each other's feelings.
Oh,
like literally.
They're empaths.
Yeah, like, exactly. Because that's nuts.
That
part of their brain is so huge.
That's crazy.
And to test their intelligence, scientists put like bits of marks on their like on their chins, which is what where they have white. Like they put like a green smear of paint or something on their chin, and then they put a huge like a mirror in their enclosure.
Yeah.
Which it's a whole other story, the enclosure thing, but whatever. And they've got footage of these killer whales, like because the idea behind the test, by the way, is to see that if they're smart enough to realize that that's them and their reflection, and not just another killer whale.
Yep.
And they look in the mirror and they like adjust their chins up and like they can see it, and they poke at it and like try to rub it off and like blow bubbles so they can recognize that it's them and that mark's on them.
Yeah.
Which is a huge intelligence marker, apparently.
That's cool.
Because lots of other animals in the animal kingdom aren't able to do that. They look in a mirror and they're like, "Where's that dude?
Yeah,
like, that's nuts. He's a magical one."
Like, have you seen videos where they put like a mirror up in like a rainforest or whatever, or like
yeah,
and like tigers and stuff walk past it, and they're like, "What the hell?"
This is crazy. Yeah, I think that just about sums up what I've learned.
Cool, that was awesome.
Oh, actually, one more thing. It's about to get quite depressing for the fellow empaths.
Oh, no.
That with the whole SeaWorld thing, there's been a few documentaries come out which have like exposed the gnarly practices of SeaWorld and how they literally just like kidnap the kids.
Yeah, right.
From these pods. And these pods, have to understand, I think there's like the social ones. I think they call them terrestrial. I can't remember what the term is, but there's two different like brackets of killer whales, ones that have smaller pods and aren't as social, and ones that have large pods and are very social and use those techniques I was talking about.
Yeah.
And those ones are the ones that they were stealing the calves from, and the mothers would grieve.
Damn.
For weeks. Like they would follow the boat that took their baby.
That's correct.
For like way out of their normal territory, and be like grieve, like sad calling like after the boat,
so
trying
depressing.
to get their baby back. And I'm like, bro, this is way too much.
Yeah.
For me to handle. And another display of intelligence that scientists have looked at is actually in those kidnappings, right? So the idea behind the kidnappers was that they would herd the orcas, sort of like a cattle dog would herd sheep, like herd the orcas into like a gulf where they in a narrower bay which they couldn't escape out of.
Yeah.
And in this gulf that they used, it's sort of like forked off into two different like estuaries. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. There's lots of different terms for waterways. But anyway, two roads that are forking off, and they would just follow whichever one that they picked, and then take the calves once they were trapped and they couldn't get out. And 1 year that they tried to steal these calves, because the orcas are that smart that they realized what was happening. Okay, like, oh, these guys are back. They want our babies. Okay, and so all of the older orcas took one path in the fork. Very obviously, they were like breaching above the water in one fork, leading the hunters. While like I think a single like matriarch or a single mother led all of the calves diving under the other fork.
That's sick.
And then the sad part is it didn't work because the hunters got to the end of that first fork, realized there's only adults here. What the heck? And they went back and then they realized they went to the other fork and stole the kids anyway.
Yeah,
which is depressing. But yeah, like blowing my mind.
Yeah.
This level of intelligence from an animal that I would never expect it from. So yeah, that's my information dump.
That was good.
On killer
I
whales.
like that. I'm like smarter now.
Yeah.
I feel my brain getting wrinklier.
Yeah, and my
neocortex or whatever.
yeah, dude, Neo. I love that.
Oh. But what do you think of Free Willy?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Not even we've talked about this recently, I feel like.
I've seen like the last half of it.
Have you seen the part where it jumps over him and he touches it?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, it's like, is that like him in a pool, like at night?
No, like that's when Willy's getting free.
Oh, Willy's free. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He gets
out. It's in the name, but like, that shouldn't have surprised.
Sorry, spoilers.
But yeah, no, I haven't seen Free Willy.
Okay. Well, I don't have much to report on it. It's not.
Okay. Like, if you were to give it a Rotten Tomatoes rating.
Yeah, I can't remember. Probably like, I don't know, 50 or something. 50%. 55.
Yeah, okay, right.
55, let's call it.
All right.
I haven't watched it since I was a wee.
Not a glowing recommendation.
No.
Yeah, to anyone out there that's thought that killer whale stuff is interesting, just like go down the internet.
Go find a killer whale.
Yeah, go find one and ask him, like, hey, bro, how smart are you? But yeah, no, I would recommend researching them because they are mind-bogglingly cool and epic. And hence why they are now my favourite animal.
Nice.
That's all I've got to say about that.
That was a good segment. I learnt so much. I'm so much smarter. Yeah. Do you want to hear my other segment?
I would love to.
I gotta check what it was again. Oh, that's right. That's not real. I feel like this might be a short one, but who knows?
Yeah, that's all right. We're still getting back into like the swing of the rigorous podcaster life.
Yeah, that's right. I was doing my job as a crossing guard, like a lollipop lady.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
a lollipop individual.
Man, yeah. Well, I've got like, you know how people are usually like, don't say policeman, say police officer. I've got like the opposite of that. I'm like living in an alternate reality where it's like, don't say lollipop lady, say lollipop person.
Lollipopper.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about?
You were in the act of lollipopping.
So I was doing my job as a lollipop lady, and I was on with like this other person, this lady, and
the double.
Yeah, double crossing.
Is that for like
which
a busy crossing?
Yeah, but this one's really doesn't need it. I'm not a fan of double crossings because I don't like to be working with other people at like 8 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's
too early.
I
understand that.
Yeah,
in my job, I've got to talk to people early as well.
Yeah,
it's not a morning.
It just sucks.
Guy.
Yeah. Anyway, she's just like, she just kept saying weird stuff the whole time, and then at one point she was like, "There's my family." And I was like looking around and I was like, what are you talking about? What? I looked up and there was birds flying over and she was talking about the birds.
Don't leave without me.
She was like,
they're migrating south for the winter.
I don't know. It was just like so odd.
And then she like tucked her head underneath her crossing guard uniform.
Yeah.
Her uniform fell to the ground like Obi-Wan Kenobi style and she flew out as a bird.
That's beautiful. And exactly what happened. Yeah, so I don't know. I was just like dumbfounded by it. I didn't say anything. I kind of wish I did though. I kind of wish I was like
questioned her about that
because I'm a bird guy. I kind of wish I was like
I respect birds.
I wish I was like actually that is a sulfur crested cockatoo.
You are a human.
It's me like the most obnoxious guy ever.
Actually.
Yeah.
That cockatoo would not migrate with you. No, birds are sick.
Yeah. Well, what's your favorite?
Bird?
Name all the birds.
Name all. Oh, damn. My favorite bird. That's a huge ask. Probably like, I don't know, is it too cringe to say an eagle?
No. Well, what type?
I don't know, like a wedge tail maybe.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
They're the ones that like.
Dude, they attack skydivers or like parachuters.
Oh, what?
They're the only bird that does that.
Damn, they got anger issues.
I think. Yeah, they're massive. They're so big.
That or maybe even just the classic crow. Is that weird to say?
No, that's not weird.
Because corvids are like really smart, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like I think
they're cool.
Another fact I learned recently about the animal kingdom while we're going, I think corvids are the only animal to use tools.
Yeah.
in there like that know how to use tools other than like us.
Yeah. I think you're
and
right.
some chimps, I think, use rocks to like crack open something. I don't
Yeah.
know. But they
Like, I think I know what you're talking about, where they like will open a lock with a stick or something,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah, and they also like are intelligent enough to like throw in a leaf and like move it around like a bait.
Oh, what?
I don't know if that's
cool.
corvids, but that's some type of bird that does that
Yeah.
to like coax fish up where they eat.
Damn.
Yeah, actually nuts.
Yeah.
I like animals. You know, before we leave the people, I just like to regale like a family story. Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
It could be regarded as trauma. I don't know. So this only happened a few years ago, and I was visiting my extended family, whom I love very much. And we were all seated around the TV. It was sort of like I think the meal had been eaten, and we were slowing down for the night, just watching whatever was on TV. And it was a nature documentary, right? And for context, in their view, I'm the hippie that moved to the coast, sort of thing, and they're like inland.
They're like
this wild and crazy dude.
Yeah.
Has all these crazy beliefs, even though I never. Yeah. Anyway, that's just the context. And so all I said was like, dude, I love animals. And they were all simultaneously turned to me, and they looked at me like I was an alien, and they were like, "Don't you dare become vegan on us."
They're like, "Them's for eating."
Yeah, and I was like, "What? I wouldn't, but like maybe one day I'd go veggie. I don't know. Like, I'm not planning on it.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, but maybe one day I would. Like, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just like started yelling at me like, "No, you can't do it." And my auntie was like thinking of how she was going to have to learn whole different recipes for like when I had children and bring them over. She's like, "I'm going to have to like learn a vegan meals and cook them." And I was like, all I had said was, "I love animals." And they were just like, "It's over. The family's broken."
You're excommunicated.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Make of that what you will. If you can see why, if that makes sense to you.
Would you go vegetarian?
Would I go? I would. I think mostly for
vegetables.
No, I'll go vegetarian. But
I've been wanting to eat them all this time.
They look so good. I would do it for like environmental reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
Because cows take lots of water, I believe, and are not very good for the environment. But I wouldn't do it, if this offends anyone, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't do it for like the not killing animals thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I look at, like, on one level, like as an empath, as a killer whale, if I had a killer whale's brain, actually no, they are actually psycho killers, never mind. But if, like, I understand why people like attribute human like emotions to animals, and they like look at the savagery of what we do to eat, if that turns them off. I understand that, I really do. But then all I have to do is look at the natural world without human intervention, and then it is just savage. Like all those crazy techniques that I was talking about of the killer whales killing things to eat. That's just the unfortunate reality of the world, is that we have to kill things to eat, in my opinion. But that may change. But with all that being said, I'm not opposed to being a vegetarian at some stage in my life. Although I'm not considering it at this juncture.
You know what I would consider?
What?
Is not buying meat. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's also expensive.
Yeah. But I feel like because everything comes from like big slaughter farms where like what I don't like, I'm like, the reason I would go vegetarian or down this road is because of the poor living conditions of things.
Yeah.
Like,
no, 100%.
Even you just see like
factory farming is just cool.
Yeah. Like even you like just see chickens on a truck and you're like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But like, they're like, especially chickens, their like living conditions are just like crazy.
Awful.
Yeah. So I'd be like, not support that and go, I'd be like, but I'd still eat meat. And whatever, I just wouldn't buy it, I think.
Well, here's something that I don't know if this is wild and crazy or revolutionary, or if this is just me being stupid.
Okay.
But I don't think, like, I think the label vegetarian and vegan almost does more harm than good.
Yeah.
Like, because there's so much of the population which is just like, as soon as they hear that, they're like, oh no way, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Whereas like if everyone just ate a little bit less of meat,
Yeah.
I feel like that would have way more of an impact. Full disclosure, I'm talking out of my ass. I've got no idea.
Yeah, no. Like if everyone went half vegetarian.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, I've got no stats or anything. But the vibe I get is that the wonderful work vegans and vegetarians have done for our environment, I feel like a way bigger impact, which is valuable by the way, but the way bigger impact would be if all the rest of the population could be convinced to just cut down on their meat.
Yeah.
And not you don't have to label it like I'm going half veg. Just be like, I'm eating less meat. You know?
Yeah. What meat would go first for you? What's like the
Ooh, I never eat pork.
I was gonna say I'd get rid of ham and pork and all that.
Yeah, I'm not attached to ham. I do love bacon though.
Yeah, I mean, I could live without it, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon I could too. But I think one that I would really struggle is chicken. I love chicken.
Yeah, chicken's good.
And beef. But I would go pescatarian.
You would do?
I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I reckon I'd
one
do
day
that.
I would. I really like fish.
Yeah.
Not a big seafood guy, like as in prawns and mussels and stuff. I've never really gotten amongst that too much, but fish I really like.
Yeah, I've been getting more seafood, like prawns and mussels and stuff recently. Like I feel like I'm developing, something's happening to me.
Ooh.
Like I ate a crab the other day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How was that?
It was really good.
Yeah, nice.
It was so easy to cook too. You like literally just boil it for 6 minutes and it's done. That's it.
I don't even see. I feel like most of the reason why I'm not into like seafood is because I would have no idea how to eat it. Like if I ordered oysters at a restaurant, I would have nothing. Like I know that you're supposed to just like slide them down your gullet or something, but
you don't want to look silly.
Well, I don't want to be that guy that orders a crab and then tries to eat the claws, you know?
Like not gnawing on the claws.
Yeah, like this isn't very good. It's just like crushing shell, you know?
Yeah.
Or like clams, mollusks, whatever. I don't know how to eat them, if I'm honest. Or prawns with the head on.
You just got to be brave. Don't leave the head. You just take the head off them.
Yeah. I actually, do know how to do that.
Oh, wait, actually, no, I guess there is a bit involved in prawns. You got to like peel them and all that.
Wrap the exoskeleton off or whatever from their legs.
It's not that crazy. It's just like you'd take the head off and then you peel them.
Yeah, well, it's more like I've never bought it for myself or prepared it for myself. And whenever I'm out, I'm like, I don't know how to eat that. I'm not going to order that.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a similar thing recently where I just realized like I can eat foods that I haven't eaten before.
Like what? What was the first food you hadn't eaten?
I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but it was something I was like, oh yeah, I can actually try that. Like I don't know, food can exist that I haven't had before.
It's very easy to get caught in like your habits. I mean, like I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat this.
Yeah.
There's like a whole culinary delight 2 doors down, which you never even bothered to try.
It might have been like, I don't know. But like I bought bagels the other day too, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
And they're sick.
The bagel's pretty good.
They're awesome.
I don't mind a bagel.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. I think that's a good...
Is that an episode?
Pop off point.
Yeah.
I'm getting wrinkly in here.
Yeah, you should probably get out.
Yeah, thanks for watching me in the bath.
That's okay. There's always got to be a lifeguard on duty.
Yeah, thank you.
I forgot to put the flags out though. So.
Oh no, I'm gonna get carried away in a whip. Help me.
Okay. Wait, how do we end? Do we have an ending jingle?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do we?
No, I don't think so. Should we make one?
Ooh.
What? Because I feel like the other one's too melodic.
Yeah.
What if this one's like more rhythmic?
See Witch and Dr. Doot.
Yeah.
We're signing off. Boy.
Oh yeah, that was it. Okay. Boom.